win. A lot of Clouds think it's even or they win. You know, I personally, Christian's gonna hate me for this, but like he keeps on calling Sheik overrated. I'm just like, no, Sheik is rightfully IMO third in the game. As I'm sure a lot of people do agree.
Honestly, I feel the same way. Even though Sheik is nowhere near her full power that she once was in this game, she's still able to control so much space thanks to Needle Storm and how fast and oppressive her aerials are. Now, I don't think they are able to oppress Cloud as much as the rest of the cast, but they do certainly leave a dent in his armor, and that's worth noting, especially with two excellent pilots behind the characters, as we're going to see between Ralphie and Ho3K Dill.
Off stage, though, there's not much armor Cloud has, you know?
Oh, no, yeah. We got the armor-piercing needles back from Customs right here, because once he's off stage, Dill keeps that needle pressure. Ralphie's going to have one hell of a time trying to come back. But when it comes to stage control, Ralphie's been showing as of late that he has an incredible adeptitude to this matchup. In fact, he's currently been rising up in sets over Dill. As of late, I believe he's taken 2 sets from Dill over the past month.
Impressive.
Like, that's no joke. It's worth noting that, you know, Dill is still a very active member of the NYPR, and Ralphie being of that pool of players that's been considered, and it's for play like this. He really
wants to be on that PR, man. He's here to make a statement.
He is sitting only at 62% in counting, already having taken a stock off of Dill. Now, these two are friends, constantly playing, and so, you know,
a win's a win, though.
But yeah, you got to carry that W, especially when there's a bit more value on your head than most. But Dill doing good to prove why he's there right now.
Dill showing him what it's like to be at the top, you know? It's not easy.
No, you got to defend that title, and we're seeing Dill right now trying to wait out Ralphie's approach. He knows that Ralphie's going to be charging limit. It's just always going to be there. So while that's happening, might as well get needles charged up. Might as well try to approach, put out some shield pressure, push that stage control that you have, because Sheik does such a fine job of maintaining stage control.
So Ralphie just trying to find an opening, but Sheik's move's so safe. Just unable to find that opening. Unable to find that little chink in the armor, you know?
Right. But it's worth noting that while these percentages continue to climb, things are going to work further in Ralphie's favor, because he's starting to slowly get out of that little percentage gap where Sheik doesn't have as much of an issue finding the kill. And at that point, not only does it become more difficult for Sheik to get the kill, but that rage behind Cloud, as well as while he's trading little by little with Dill, is going to make things much easier for Ralphie to end out game 1.
And all of that, like, I think 4 moves just evened it up right there. It's crazy. And with on the back air, we'll seal it. Nice read by Ralphie.
Very clean. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the return to Town and City, but my question now is if Dill
I read Ralphie's lips, he banned FD.
He banned that FD.
I can see a run back to Smashville, probably.
My question now, is Dill going to opt to stay Sheik, or are we going to see the Diddy switch?
The monkey is out of the barrel.
The answer is found. Now it's a matter of what's going on, and it's Smashville.
So with Diddy Kong, you know, Sheik's able to more so control the neutral just because she's very safe, but Diddy Kong just has a neutral canceling banana, and we'll see how that's gonna be put into the table. But you know, Ralphie just has to charge limit and hold on to it, or just give it back to him. You know, that's fine.
Yeah, the banana is the core aspect of how Dill is able to control space incredibly well. However, a lot of people realize that even though you can take the banana away to limit his options, he still knows what he has to do, and sometimes holding on, most people don't know how to properly hold on to that banana, because if they're just holding it constantly, they're not going to have access to their aerials at all times, because they risk throwing the banana when they might
unless they're really good at Z dropping.
Yeah. If you, that's one thing I love about when you see a Mega Man player fight against Diddy Kong. Not only is that a good matchup for Mega Man, but more often than not, it's a player that's already adept in maintaining their item control while keeping their aerials, you know, constantly available to them. I want to see more of that style of play from people, especially those who have to fight Dill, because you're constantly under the gun of banana.
So then let's see Wide do. He's a real good Pac-Man, knows how to Z drop with you know, Pac-Man's key. Real great utilizer of that. Calling you out, Zach. Beat Dill already.
Just doing it.
Just do it.
But moving back into the match at hand, Ralphie's sitting on last stock and already 50% racked up onto it. And Dill looking a lot more primed for this particular matchup.
The Smashville platform saving his life, and Ralphie looking to try and net some kind of early kill off stage. Good ledge trump follow-up with the limit cross slash.
He does manage to get that stock that he wanted, and now retreating to the platform so he can get his limit charged up. Build up a tiny bit of percentage on Dill while we're doing that. A couple of solid arm lifts, get himself that percentage he needs. Try to tie things up.
Almost full limit already. Very efficient charging from Ralphie. And here we go.
Percentages having tied themselves up, but Dill's going to be quickly taking stage control back.
Following up the juggling with just more juggling. And so we have Banana and Limit. Banana is gone. Limit's still here. It's a looming threat.
Yeah, that empty hop made it look like Ralphie was starting to search for the finishing touch, but I don't know if the percentages are all there for Dill to suffer from it, and Ralphie can't really afford to waste this limit like he just did. He's going to struggle a bit with having to get that back up. He's going to have to really pressure Dill on the ledge. That way, at the very least, he gets his limit primarily.
The back here will do it, though.
That's going to do it. Not only is it going to keep him safe, it's going to get him the set.
He didn't need that limit. That was just for option coverage.
That's a